Hi home learners, I apologize that you cannot see me. My camera is being a little weird for me, so I have to do it like this. Today we're going to be covering about the French and Indian War. Before we get to that, I want to let you guys know I would pause this video at times to write down important information that I'm going to show you. The first one would be vocabulary. Ally, a country that supports another country. So I would pause the video there and get that definition down. Next, we're gonna actually read through the French and Indian War. Before we read that, I'm gonna give you guys a hint. I would look at these questions on page 5 before you do the reading, because while you do the reading, like I did here, this is how I take notes in college, is I underline important information that could help me to answer these questions. So I'm going to read this to you. The French and Indian War was a conflict that took place between 1754 and 1763. Fighting began when the French, with their Native American allies, which we just talked about, and Britain both wanted the land found west of the colonies. This land was full of natural resources. The two countries disagreed over who the land should belong to. When the French finally lost the war, Britain gained the new land. However, the war was very expensive to fund. Britain now had to raise money to pay for the war. The colonies already owned by the Britain were expected to help pay for the war, even though they did not cause the war. So in your guys' packet, there's more information like mine. Mine's a little bit here, so I'm going to help you where I actually have to peel that back to read that information. So I'm going to read it right here too. Britain felt that it was okay to ask the colonies to help pay for the war, since the land that Britain won during the war would help benefit the colonies. The colonies disagreed, and the tensions between Britain and the colonies grew. So after you guys reread that, you would have to answer these questions, okay? Once you guys have answered these questions, I would take a photo of these questions, okay? Once you have done that, at the bottom of here, I would make a box, because we are actually there will be a link on Google Classroom about Mr. Nussbaum. It should bring you to this website right here. Here's all the different battles that happened during the French and Indian War. I would click on any battle you want. I'm gonna do, which one should I do? Lake Georgia. I'm gonna click on Lake Georgia. Here, I'm gonna read this information, and then after I read that information, and these 4 squares I just made right here, I would do fact 1, fact 2, fact 3, fact 4, all right there about this information here. After you've done that, I would go to to the next page, like this right here. I would write down the journal question and your learning target self-evaluation. That is all you have to do today. I hope you guys have a great day, and cannot wait to see you guys on Wednesday.